So now that we have created our EC2 instance, so now what we'll be doing is we need to go to the security group, which is kind of a firewall in the VM in case of AWS. We'll whitelist all the traffic for now. So for demo purposes, I'll just go to EC2, and here actually I have already whitelisted. So if you don't have, by default you will not be having. So just go to edit inbound rules, add a rule. You can select all traffic and then custom and then to the whole world. Save it. So yeah, so that's how you'll allow all the connections to your EC2 instance. So it's not recommended for security, but for the demo we'll be using this for the easy use case. So now we have this particular EC2 public IP, which is like nothing but also whenever it's restarted or start, the IP will be gone. So for that, what we can do is we will create one elastic IP. So I already have created one, but let me show you how you can allocate. So just go to allocate, and you can select your region from here, and you can just allocate. So you can see I have two elastic IPs. So for now I'll just delete one. It's not needed. So only we just need one. Okay, so now this one we will attach to our existing EC2 instance. We'll just select the EC2 instance we have. So now our elastic IP will be assigned to the EC2 which we created for running our so we can see our elastic IP is changed. Now let's connect to the instance. So for connecting again, we just need to do the SS client. So if you have Qt, you should create a .ppk file, or if you have not created in the beginning, just convert PEM to PPK, and then from the Qt client you can connect using the commands. So again, this is the SSH command for connecting to our EC2 instance. So I'll just point it to my path. Just point it to your PEM path. So -I is to indicate that we have the PEM or the private file to connect to EC2. So you ignore that part. It's just because I have previously used this IP and it was in deny mode, so I just removed that and click. Now it will be able to connect. So for you, this will not be an issue. So we can see we are already connected to the EC2 instance. So I'll just clear this up, and we'll follow the instructions over the GitLab Runner for creating the new pattern. For that, again, go to your project, and then you go to settings, CI/CD, and then runner, and you just create a new runner. You can give a tag. So I'll just give AWS for now. Description and all you can give. Again, maximum timeout, I'm just not giving that. Okay, so you need to select the operating system, which is Linux in our case. So again, GitLab will not be installed by default. So what we need to do is we need to run this command. So it will download the binary for this, and again it will provide the permissions for the GitLab runner, and again it will add a user for all those things, GitLab runner, and and assign the bash shell. Okay, cool. So let's check GitLab. So we can see the services started running. Okay, so now we will do one more thing, which is again we will register this to our GitLab server or the GitLab wherever we are running for our project. So this will help to register this EC2 instance as self-hosted GitLab runner and register to our GitLab. So just keep it blank. The next one, just provide the name. So this name should match with the tag whatever you provide when we created the runner. So we actually created the Mac run. I'll show you later. So I'll just give sorry, not the Mac, AWS. An executor is the one which will what type of executor will be executing over this machine. So I'll just mention shell. So this has created the normal file here. We can see this is the existing file, but here in case so here in case there is an issue with GitLab config.yaml, which is directly creating the home directory, but it will not be taken or uh, considered by the GitLab Runner agent. So what we need to do is we need to copy this same file over to etc GitLab Runner, and then we can just mention the same file. Okay, we don't have a pseudo permission, I just provide pseudo permission. So now let's open this file. So we can see the concurrent parameter set to 1, which means at a time only one pipeline or one job can be running at this sequencer. So we can increase it for if we want to have more and more concurrency, we can increase the number of instances from here. Again, this is the name of the runner which we mentioned while mentioning in the GitLab Runner, and these all are the required like token and what is the expiry, obtain from, etc. Well, this is the file, and we'll follow the instructions again. So we have already chosen the executor, and this is again you want to check, you can check it, but we already checked GitLab Runner is running. So now let's see our runner whether it's connected. Let's go to the runner section, and we can see this is green and it's connected. Again, this is the tag that I was mentioning. So the tag which we give here while creating the project runner, it should be matching with your runner name when we provide the input. So it should be same as AWS, whatever we mentioned here. So it should be exactly same. Okay, so the runner is created. Let's run our pipeline. So for that, again, go to the same previous pipeline in the GitHub repo we have. Like this is the project and GitLab CI YAML. Just go to edit and we'll update the tags. So I've already updated the tags with AWS where we had the previous runner. For now, I'll just add one more comment so that it triggers the file. Okay, the syntax is correct, so it will run the pipeline. Okay, it has failed. Let's see what is the failure. Okay, so the failure here is by default the instance we installed, it doesn't have the git command. So actually this helps us to learn and understand more about the troubleshooting. So we can see with the console here in the first prepare stage itself, it has failed with the git command. So let's install the git. Okay, so I have given this sudo command which will install the git client. So the installation is done. Let's check it. We can see git commands are running. So now basically we can again rerun the pipeline and it should work. So this is how I have rerun the pipeline. And we can see it has completed the prepare stage, build stage, and it is currently running the test stage. So let's go to the prepare stage, and we can see this is our shell executor, and this is the IP, which is the exact IP of our EC2 instance, and it has cloned from the git. So git command is done, and then again it is running the pre-scripts and after scripts we can see later, and this is our setting of the environment. This is coming from the prepare job. So similarly for the other jobs you can build it, and all of them are running over the cloud AWS now, which was like previously we were running on the GitLab runners available, and also on our Mac machine for the runner. Now we have installed that and everything is running over the cloud instance which we have created. So we can always do a lot of things with the help of this instance. So if we provide access to this instance to S3 and various other services, so we can execute those commands with the help of this GitLab Runner agent, self-hosted agent, whatever we want to do, we can achieve with the